How's it going, everyone? Dark Wolf back finally with the release of Cash Cleaner Simulator. It's been a bit of a wait. Mind Control Games and Forklift Interactive have been working hard on getting this game ready for release, but we're finally here. The game is releasing on May 8th, 2025. For anyone new to the series that might be looking at this for the first time, essentially this game is another simulator, but it's an interesting take. So essentially you work in a warehouse place of sorts. You're a person that gets jobs of laundering money. That's the easiest way to say it. People do these orders with requirements and you fulfill the orders of different currencies, different amounts. Sometimes they want non-marked bills, or you check for counterfeits. There's a whole bunch of dynamics to it, but we're gonna get right into it.
Rise and shine.
All right, and
How's
this is
the
Betty
head?
Oops.
You had quite the day yesterday, huh? On your feet now, that's my boy. I know this place isn't exactly paradise, but you're not here on vacation. Oops. No, you've got a job to do. Don't worry, darling. I'll teach you everything.
All right, so we're gonna get into it. Usual tutorial. We're starting from scratch. We are gonna be doing a complete playthrough of the game. I have played it a bit, mainly testing mechanics. I was a part of a closed play test for the past quite a while, over a month, probably 2 months, probably be more accurate, but it was under embargo. That's why I couldn't share anything with y'all. But this is the full release. They were kind enough to send me a key to check it out for y'all. And we're going to be releasing on release date, and starting the series is going to become a regular series for us because y'all like the demos so much. So we're going to continue that. We're just going through the tutorial, like I said. Hopefully everyone is doing all right. So we need to interact with the box, and then F to grab multiple items. We're going to do this way just because I don't want to make a mess. And there we go. And then middle mouse button to throw. So we're going to go and stack our tape here. We're going to store these in our bag here, but I'm going to pull out the tape last. Yes,
Hey,
Betty.
Mr. Fresh, it's me again.
So we are
Check your
Mr.
phone. I
Fresh.
sent you a message.
All right. So we're going to go into our phone now. Hit Q, go into our phone. We have the little messenger app. How do you like your new phone? It's like a little baby monitor. Did you find the app? Yes, I did. But what is it? I'm going to be your first client. Okay. All right. My angel, listen. I'm not. Mommy has some cooking to do, but I believe you. You're cooking for who? Our guest, of course. Guest, what do you mean? Hello. She's not answering me. That's fine. Go over to the Darknet app. This is where you get your jobs. So they will show up as the game goes on. So we're going to accept the first job. This is all new since the demo. The little overlay UI. I personally like it. All right, we got tape, lots of tape. So one thing, if you're new to this and haven't realized, is you can actually stack your tape. So what we're going to do is like so. And then if you go in here, see right here where it says in the green, you have 10 uses of that. And if we store this, you'll see we have 50 uses of the bill strapping. So we're going to take the box here. We're going to yeet it over the wall. Out of sight, out of mind. We're going to grab this treasure box, drop it down. Same thing here. If you hit X, you can pull your last item. That's why I said we were doing the money with the way we were. And we're going to yeet this over the wall. And so one thing you may notice on my character is the rings and stuff on my fingers. So I received the supporter pack to check out. Oh, we got money hiding. I'm gonna pick all that up in just a moment. We're gonna set a box on here. I'd like to get all that money. It's like there's a bill right there. There we go. So the devs over there, part of the playtest, I was in close communication with them in a sense on the private Discord for it. So I've been kind of able to keep pace with where they're at, and they've been sharing things with the play testers and everything else like that. And we've been able to kind of comment on some issues that we saw, but the game is in really good shape. Like, they've put a lot of effort into it, a lot of great effort into the game. So we're gonna go ahead and just do a simple bill strap here. Let's do that. Oh, I remember. So because of where we are, we gotta pull the cash out and do it like this. I'll show y'all once we get a counter. There's a lot easier way to do that I've found out over time. I believe someone in the comments actually hinted it to me a while back. All right. So now we're starting to receive money for our job. So we're gonna go into the dark net. Only thing is there a way I can switch these around? I have actually not checked personally. Key binding. So the only thing I want to change is, so you have this open inventory here and the smartphone. I would like them actually to be reversed. So used to games, the tab being the phone. So send at least 150 bills from any denomination in any box. We get a flat gift box for that. We're going to go ahead and accept it. This is from Bill Whisperer. So there is a story to the game, and we will be playing it through. Oh, we got a nice stack of money in that box. What else we got here? There's some more tape. We always use more tape. We're going to use bill strapping tape constantly. And over the wall. And that was a bad toss. And over the wall. So I would like to get the wrap out of here. So we're and now I'm going to be hitting the button wrong. So we're gonna, you can also combine the shrink wrap same way. So that's empty. Good. We're gonna close the box. Now, I was reading someone in my comments, I forget the exact commenter, but he was telling me they use the gift boxes. It's actually a very smart tactic early on for separating your money, because it's good to sort it out. I may actually move it to E. There we go. Problem is, now that I'm thinking about it, now my brain's trying to do it the other way, and the box went over. All right, so we need to go into here. See, now I'm going to do it because of the tutorial thing popping up. I've doomed myself. So we need to send $150 of any, or 150 bills of any denomination. So what we're going to do here is, another thing I'll show y'all is, so when you grab a stack of money, so you grab this right here, right? You can click it directly. You see right above the 50 right there. I can't put my cursor over it, but right on the top left corner, you see the number? So now the devs added where you can see how many bills you have in your hand. So if you're trying to get, you know, 50 100s or 47 100s to make an order just right, you can actually see it pretty easily. So he's wanting 150 bills, so we will get a full stack of 100, like so. We will store it. We're going to go into our thing. We're going to set the tape down, grab our bills, wrap it, and then we will get another 50 off the ground. I know we could be trying to get like low denomination and stuff, but at this point in the game, it really doesn't matter. We'll get money. Money's not going to be an issue soon enough for these orders. So there's our 150 right there. We'll throw it in a small box and on the belt. And that should finish this. Like so. Now we gotta do another quick little tutorial. So we're gonna grab a box off the pallet. Oh, that's some money. Grab a box, place it back on, grab a bag, place it on, boom. So what we can do here though is we can hold down F, do that bulk grab. And what I usually like to do here is this mess of money that's hit the floor. We'll just run around and scoop as much of it up as we can and then bring it over and pile it. This will allow us to like grab a stack at a time and a nice clean stack versus just the pile. And it's a lot quicker because once you get a few bills in this bulk stack, it does a lot better for grabbing only money. There we go. Allows us to tidy up too. Another way you can do it is you can get a pallet. I've used the pallet method quite a bit, and you can set a pallet on the ground and let the money stack on the pallet. That keeps it nice and clean as well. The good thing about this game though is, you know, there's so many simulator titles out at this point, but this one feels like it's different. You're not running a shop like, see, there I go again. So I think we need to order our first counter. This is another thing you'll see here too. We're gonna go and place the order so the timer's ticking while I'm showing y'all. So if you go into the market now, you have these: money counter large, money counter euro large, money counter XXL. So these are upgraded money counters. A lot of y'all had mentioned in the demo stuff about the wanting upgrades and stuff, and they're here. So another thing you're gonna see here, and we will show this shortly, is the ultra inspection lamp. And there's some other things. See this little symbol right here? I'll show y'all what that is very shortly. So we're just waiting on our counter now. So one thing we might do real quick while we're waiting on the money is we're going to drop a pallet right here. And that should help catch some of the initial monies that come in. Did you get it? What do you think, my little star? Don't you just love it? I love this kind of stuff. I'm done with you jerks, just so you know. Always nice to make a friend. You too, Bill. We're gonna go and take our next job. Kermit Green. Oh, Mr. Kermit Green. So this guy's story's interesting. I'm not gonna spoil it yet, but this guy here's an interesting guy. So he's gonna want us to send him $45,000 in wet or dry bills, bound in a strap and packs. So, and then wrapped in plastic in blocks in a suitcase. We get $100 in crypto and 10 rep. So this is, see, that's what I was talking to y'all about. So you can drop a pallet right here and it'll help with catching everything. So we're gonna set this to 10. You can see our wonderful moolah. Gonna put that back in there. We're gonna start loading up the counter so we can get nice clean stacks. And so what you can do here is, as they fill up, I found out, you can just click on them. Makes it a lot quicker. And we're gonna set the bills off to the side. We're gonna get through this money pretty darn quick. And we're missing $7 worth. So we're gonna throw the moldy box in the corner here. It should dry over time. This is probably gonna be hundreds. Yep. So what I want to do here is we're gonna grab this and we're gonna throw the bundle in there. We're gonna let it spit out the money. See if we can get that 100. There we go. There we go. We're gonna let it clean out the machine. As for right now, I can go back in the stack. Back in the pile, because we're going to do the wet bills first. So each one of these, when they're a full stack, will be 10K. As you can see. We're going to toss that over in the corner. And grab our tape. And then that last wet box should be 50s, if I recall correctly. That's 30,000 right there. So 10, 20, 30. Move this off to the side. I'm gonna throw these on the ground. We'll fix them in a minute. And our last box is on the pallet. That's the suitcase for shipping the order. Then the 50s. We're gonna change it over to the 50s. Boom. Actually, we might have had, I don't think it was quite enough, but so that's 5, 10, 15. So we got 10, 20, 30, 5, 40, 45. We're gonna need to bundle it. So we need to store this, go into the suitcase, put the cling rack down, grab the money, wrap it like so, grab the suitcase. We're gonna swap the rotation axis with the middle mouse button, open it up, grab the bundle, drop it in the suitcase, and on the belt. Oh, if I get it right on the belt. So watch the upper part of the screen when this order fills. So you're gonna see something pretty cool. So you see these bonuses you can get now. So no fake money, perfect packs. So there's bonuses you can get to boost your rep and everything by going above and beyond with these orders. And that's what we kind of did there. We're gonna go back into our phone though, and we're gonna go talk to Bill Whisper. He wants $100 bills, 10 grand, so one bundle, and a black sports bag. We can do that, no problem. We're gonna also look at Barabob, 15,000 and a medium box, any dollar bills. Good crypto payout though. And we are going to begin filling those orders. The good thing is when these orders drop in, you get more cash, among other things. So we got a nice stack of cash there. We only need one bundle for this guy. So what I'm gonna do for now though is the wet money. We're going to drop in the crate and clean this up a little bit. I know it's mixed, but you see the money starting to dry on its own. So I kind of just laid it out. So that's what we're going to do over here. We're going to just lay the stack, let it do its thing. There's our bundles. We got a decent box there. Throw it over here in the corner. All right, so we need one stack. We'll start pulling from our good money stack. And we're gonna set this, we're gonna filter hundreds again. Gonna fill up the machine. Shouldn't take too much to get 10,000 bundle. I haven't found any hundreds yet though. I say that, and now I'm gonna struggle to hit any hundreds in that stack. We might have to pull out of the new boxes, which is fine. Got some hundreds in there. The one thing I am going to do though, someone commented on one of my videos. I'm going to make sure to bring down the counter volume a little bit. We're starting to hit $100 bills now. I go ahead and feed the machine. Oh, it exploded. The bills exploded everywhere, man. Oh no. Oh no. Made a mess. Let me get more money out of here. Need another stack. There we go. We got a bundle. I did want a 20. I want a stack. There we go. Black sports bag. We got one. Over here on the pallet, we got that prize bag too. There we go. Close it up. Throw it on the belt. Let's see what's over in here. We got a present, everyone. Ooh, we got our knife. Boom. There's them bonuses I was talking about. Beautiful. 155 crypto. And we need to do $15,000 now in any dollar bills. So these should be dry now, right? We should be able to load these up, push them through the machine. Because they're not dirty, they were just wet. There we go. Look at that. Look at our knife. We got that gold knife, yo. Ballin'. There's 10,000 right there. We could process these. There's 50s in here. We could probably get a 50 stack pretty easy out of this. There we go. We just need a medium box, which should be one of these. Doesn't say anything about strapping them. They're perfect bundles though, so we should get a bonus for that. Got a little bit of a mess, but we're going to be moving space pretty darn soon, so I'm not too worried. What is this? Is that a couch cushion? Looks like a couch cushion. Oh, it's the... This is new. We can skip time. That's cool. Is this the box we already checked? Yeah. Alright, so we got new orders in. Let's go ahead and pull up our phone. Rick Scatter. He's going to give us a dryer, which will be nice. Wants 10K, dry money, any dollar amounts, bound in straps, in packs of any dollar bills. So 10 grand. So he's not wanting it wrapped, so that should be pretty straightforward. Yeah, his money, if I remember, is like all soaky wet. But we can easily do a stack of hundos. Oh, we need to flip the lights. Should be... Yeah, that helped. And we'll grab these, throw these in the machine. These are 50s. We don't want those right now. I want 100s. Most of that is not 100s though. Got 57 right there. Let's close this box up. Get it out of the way. We'll probably throw it on the pallet. See what we got in here. Do we got any hundreds? Those are 50s. Oh no, we got a fire. We're burning. Well, oh, I'm gonna stand over here. I don't want to burn alive. There are some hundreds in here. Not a lot, but there are some hundreds. I mean, I guess we'll do it in 50s. Because it looks like we don't have enough hundreds to make a full bundle right now. Oh my gosh. Hang on, Betty. We're cleaning up our mess.
Burn, baby, burn.
How dare you? So she just tried to burn us alive, I think.
I feel alive.
Well, I'm alive too.
Wait, you're still alive? Oh dear. I can only imagine the smell down there. Mr. Fresh Bacon.
I'm not
those
bacon.
Files of wet cash saved you from death. And I bet that money is all dry now. What a lucky boy. Next time you won't be so lucky. Next time Mommy will finish the job.
Oh dear gosh. Why is she, what is with the mommy dig? I don't know how to feel about that. Just saying. Now this is kind of counterproductive here, I can tell already, because we're literally spinning the money that we're trying to sort, that just got sorted out, back into the pile that we just sorted. So we're literally sorting some of it twice, so we don't want to do that, so we're gonna move it out the way. Let it get through, because we only need a second stack, and then we send out that 10K in dry money. Looks like there's quite a few 50s in there too. So we're gonna go ahead and go through this. There we go. Next wad of money. Still getting sparky monies. We'll do that optional too and get those burnt backpacks. We'll get the money out of those bags. Boom. There's our money for that order. We need to empty out these here bags. Oh no, I didn't mean to do that. Crap. Meant to do this. Empty out the bags easily. I find it easier to do this. That's what I should have done originally. We'll pick up the shells because we need to deal with that. We'll make sure the bags are empty though. Alright, so everything's rolling. So what you can do is if you click the trash now, it creates a trash bag. As you can see. Just nice, you can actually tidy up pretty well now. Oh, where'd the... Hit the furnace button, kick the fire up. And we're gonna burn the backpacks. Even though they're nice and clean, the mission requests it, so that's what we're gonna do. But now these gift boxes we got, we're gonna double check, make sure they're still empty. And we're gonna get rid of those just to tidy up. Beautiful. So now we can go over to, so $10,000 drive money, any bills trapped in packs, and a drive box. Doesn't matter what size box, so we're just gonna go over here, grab a box, and throw it on the belt. Send it to the order, to the client. Boom. There's our dryer. Not really gonna need it right here, right now. We'll need it once we get into the bigger area. We're gonna go into Messenger now. Let's go and clear some messages. Rick Scatter. Buddy, can you help me out? I've managed to get myself into a mess. Got backpacks full of cash. So this guy just sends the backpacks. Telling us the story about what happened. Just hiding under a bridge, basically. Alright, well, I threw away all your trash, buddy. And she's mad. She'll be back soon. Money's fine. And respect don't pay the bills. Here's old Kermit the Frog. He's a actor. Alright, we're going to go into Darknet. Get our next job. So at this point, see right here, the rewards we need to pay attention to. So I want to get this lightweight ladder. So 7,000 legit. That's easy. Just a clean box. We're gonna go task tracker. So just a clean box. We don't need to use the UV. Most of this money right now is going to be clean. So we need a 5K stack. So the thing is, his money that just came in, there's a good chance there's some counterfeit bills in it. But the money we got beforehand, just the way the game progressed, that leftover money we have should be clean. So that's what we're going to use to get through it. So we don't have to buy the UV lamp yet. We'll need it, but not at the moment. There we go. There's our 5. And then we just need 6 and 7. Like so. And we just need a clean box, which we can grab from our box stack over here. And we'll send it on its way. Should be good. And we'll get our ladder. And you'll see what we need the ladder for. We need a ladder to get into the next area. So if you come over here, see the broken switch? We need to resolve that. And if you look right up there, you can see the handle. So there's our ladder. We're gonna work our way over. And the way you tell is there's UV on the wall. So if you have the UV lamp like the missions ask you to do, you'll know. But I'm going to save a little bit of effort here. Cut a corner. And flip the switch and run. Fire in the hole. Now it's going to unlock our main area. It's going to also move this over, which is a very smart way to transition. I love it. And there's the pig. Oh, there's Betty Poops.
Hello? I know you can hear me, little one. Hello?
No one's here. I'm gonna move our money counter over. We're gonna start working over here.
Good day, spectator. Mr. Fresh, do you copy? As the Secretary of the Black Lotus, I extend our apologies for the explosion. We will conduct an internal investigation and punish those responsible. Some construction work in this area is still incomplete. We apologize for the inconvenience. Please ignore anything that doesn't concern you. But there's one thing you should pay attention to, and that's the piggy bank. You need to return the money. A lot of money you owe us. You filthy traitor and murderer.
How did I murder anyone?
Wait, no, sorry. I'll handle it. Please, I'll explain everything to him right now.
No. Gotcha. New products are unlocked. So we're gonna start moving our operations over, and I'll show off this. So this is something that was not. Ooh. So here's a little fun thing they added into the game. You got art money, the Hoshi Art Compendium, so you can find collectible bills around the game. So we're going to be keeping an eye, but not getting sidetracked. This is the table, so workbench. So as you see on the left, you got trash bin, stash. So now when we go into the store, though, I'll show you this. So you got bill strap, money tape, the high clarity zoom. I don't know if he's going to tweak the money on this some, but it's fine now. So this is going to add something to our table. What we are going to do, though, is we are going to go down. So here's the fine edge knife, $45. We can obviously afford it. We're going to look for all the items with this symbol. So this is the main one I was looking for right here. The ultraviolet inspection lamp. You see it's got the workbench. I'll show you how it works. It's really cool. And then the ink and grime sponge. You can probably guess what that might be used for. And I think it'd be under tools, right? So we'll go in here and make sure our order's been delivered to the table. So I think we're good on everything we need, because it's mainly the sponge and the light that I'm looking for. Oh, we can grab some cling wrap. So we'll grab like 5 rolls. I don't really use the table wrap, so do that. So $300, it's nothing. So what happens though is once that order delivers, I will show y'all how it works. So we need to put some money in the tube. What I want to do though right now though is let's grab this big blue box. And we are going to load it with cash. Easy way to transition. We'll use the cart shortly after. So there's that. There we go. There's our other order. So what you can do though is I will grab a bundle of money to show y'all. So as you see now, our bench has supplies on it, right? So you take the money up to the bench like you do a box, drop it. It places it on the bench. Now this is what I really like. So once you're in here, see, you can use the number keys and you can get different tools while you're in the bench and whatnot, right? So Z, if you press Z, This allows you to put it into a trash can. This allows you to put it in a stash can. So these are what these cans on the side are. Now, what's really cool now is, so you also have space. You can zoom in on money. And then you can hit shift. This is the important thing that I wanted to show y'all. So this is going to allow you to see marked bills. So you see it doesn't wipe off. This is mainly for like ink. So what you want to do, or at least my method, is so these marked bills, I move them to the trash bin. Now the trash bin does not automatically delete them. Doesn't do that. It's just a way to sort them. So you go in and then you can literally just go on the bench while it's under the light, so the time of day really doesn't affect it. But with the sleeping now, which is new to me, you can sort easy. So right now I'm using the stash can, which is the can on the right, the X key. And so we're just going to go through and do so. And now, this is what I was going to show y'all, is if you hold F on this, these are the marked bills that we separated. Then over here is the unmarked bills. So we can literally bring these over to the table, and those are clean bills. So you can literally do that now with your money. It's a very simple way to do it. You don't have to worry about the lighting issue with the UV lamps or anything like that. Now, if you're doing a larger operation, it might be more beneficial to run the big lamp in the dark. But what I'll usually do though is when I'm looking for, see, because we already got marked bills again. Now, a lot of orders don't care, but the reason I sort them out like I do is that way we get those rep bonuses on the earlier orders. Is the clean money, no marked bills and stuff like that will give us bonuses. So spending a little bit of extra time to sort it makes all the difference. And I mean, it's not like it's difficult. So, and then what I usually do is I'll have a pallet or a box with the clean bills on it, and then so I'd bring this over here basically. And what I'd usually do for, in this case, is grab a secondary box, because we have so many piles of money already. So we're going to do a little bit of cleanup. The one thing is the pig doesn't care about the marked money. So we can literally grab this and just bring it over to the pig. Drop it in the pneumatic tube. And punch it. Voila. Good way to get rid of marked bills. Now the thing is, you do not want to dispose of marked bills. Marked bills can be used for certain things, so it does matter. And you'll see as we play the game what I'm talking about. So we're gonna go ahead. One thing I do like to do is if you click the middle mouse button, it puts you directly over. And so this is where you just, you know, this is kind of the slower part of the game if you're trying to, I wouldn't really say perfection play, but trying to be more, maybe tedious would be the word for it. But there's a lot of marked bills in these. And so some of your orders, the reason I like to sort it early, is spend a little bit of time and sort it, is that way I can essentially create stored money. So, and honestly, it doesn't hurt if you accidentally throw, you know, an unmarked in there, unless you're trying to, you know, go for complete perfection. A lot of marked bills in here. Switch over and do some stash. And what we'll probably do on the series, because y'all enjoy it, is we will I might start doing some, like, maybe time lapses. If y'all want to see a time lapse when I'm doing these kind of sorting jobs and stuff like that, let me know. Or we can do jump cuts or something like that. I don't know if y'all want to watch me sit here and just talk as I sort, but y'all let me know in the comments what y'all want to see done. And boom, boom, boom. So this one, there's a lot mixed in. A lot more than I remember in the past, which isn't a bad thing. Just this order definitely has, or this order of cash has a lot of marked bills in it. And now obviously what I could do is I could move time, now that we can move time. So we can go hop over here. We could do something like that. And even though it's dark, it should make it a little bit brighter over here at the table. So we're gonna go back into, yeah, there we go. That's better. Now they're popping. So I'm over here. You kind of get into a thing since it's Z and X. It's very easy to switch between the two keys. So I just have my hand resting on it and switch as I need. Yeah, we're just going to set up the people that want the pig filled with marked money. Let the FBI get them. I mean, most of this appears to be marked. Like, it's insane how much marked money's right here. Like, it's definitely the majority in this case. I don't think that one was marked, but it is what it is. So let's see how much we got in here. We'll throw that into the piggy. Into the piggy goes. Wee. Fill it up again. Punch it. Got $4,000 out of the $1 million we owe them. All right, so we need to get a washer now. We'll do spick and steel. Clean and dry money, not ink stained, in dollar bills, in a sports bag. So we use 4 stacks of 100s and 2 10s, probably. Yeah, and he's using bank bags. So these monies are clear though. But what we're gonna do here is you're gonna grab the money bags. Bring them up to our station. Now, here's where you can get messed up. So, there's a zipper on the bag. Some of them you can open, some of them you have to break with your knife. We're not going to do that. We're not going to break the lock. We are going to cut in the side of the bag. Reason is you can accidentally deploy the ink bag, or the ink dealios. And I just sent that bag flying, which was not my intention. But this bag is toast, so we are going to literally toast it. We'll grab another one, bring it up. Looks like most of that was 50s. So same thing here, we're going to cut. See, we just got an achievement. Avoid the ink by ignoring instructions. Classic you. Yep. So we're going to go in there and do that. Should have another money sack still. Got 2 more. Bring them up. And same thing. We're going to cut it. Get the cash out. Looks like most of it's 50s and 100s, so that won't be that bad. Dispose of the money. Grab a sports bag too after we get all the money up there. Alright, so cut. Grab. Pile. Check. Alright, we're good. Get rid of all these bank bags. We'll get all this money tidy. I'll probably take the cart down there and just grab it all and bring it up and start filtering through it. I assume most of this is probably clean for marked bills, but we will check. But we need crypto to unlock these next areas, which would be lovely. One thing I want to do real quick is we're going to grab the cash off of here. It can go back in the box as unsorted. I want to just... that's not what I meant to do, but we're going to throw this on the table real quick. We're going to flip the light on. Everything looks good. So we're going to assume the rest of it's good. So let's go ahead and load up the machine. We're going to do hundreds first. Try and get as close to that 40,000 as we can with just the hundreds. Set the rest on the table. Move the stack over. So the machine's not dumping directly into it. And we're going to start it. Probably should have done 50s first, just saying. Grab out of this stack. Where'd that go? That was weird. Unless it fed into the machine. I don't think it did, but we just might have lost a pile of 50s. Unless it's this pile. Looks like it might be that pile. Yeah, that's the one thing that they need to kind of look at is the tables. The tables seem to not play nice always. So it looks like most of that's 50s, so... yeah, that is a pure stack of 50s. There we go. We go into our bag, grab our tape, and boom. And we're looking good. We're gonna get another bundle. Not quite. It's mostly 20s and 10s, so that's not gonna help us really right now. What we'll do is move that off to the side. We'll go ahead and sort the 50s. Make sure they're all hundreds. Go into our bag, grab our tape bundle, and do it like so. And hit start. I wonder what that random bill is. There's a random bill that keeps spitting out that's not... might be a 20. Which is also something new from the demo. The $20 bills. There's 100. Wonder how that thing squeaked by, huh? Alright, we're gonna process these. Throw that over here in this 50 pile. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. That's 35,000 right there. That'd be 45,000. We should have some 10s down below still, right? Let's go take a look down here. Thought we had a couple 10s left on the ground. Yeah, we got some 10s right here. So we'll grab these 10 stacks here, bring them back up. That should give us a 2,000. We need a sports bag from downstairs. So let's go ahead and run down and grab a good sports bag off the floor here. Let's check it. It's empty. And we're going to load it up and finish out this order, and that should get us our washer, right? So 1, 2, 3. Just need 1, 2, 12, 22, 32, 42. Doesn't say to bundle them, so we're not going to bundle them. And on the belt she goes. Hopefully that's right. See how we do. Exact money, single delivery, nothing else, no fakes, perfect packs. Nice little boost. And there's our washer. Part of the supporter pack right here, we got us a gold washing machine, y'all. Look at this thing. We got a pimped out washer. Awesome. So one thing I am curious about is I believe it's been fixed, but there used to be a way you could run the washer inside the dryer. So you'd save progress, but I think it's been patched. So we got the dirty money here. And we start bringing this up. Looks like the money's fine though. It's like just the bag's really dirty. I wish you could wash the bags. Like give me some cleaner or something like that. I guess we could throw them under the light real quick and have a look to see. That looks like a lot of counterfeits. Yeah, that's a lot of counterfeit money there. At least that's how it looks to me. Because they should be glowing like that bottom stack there. See, they should be glowing like this. They are not. So we got a bunch of counterfeit bills here. I think this is probably the only clear stack by the looks of it. Let's cut this and take a looky. Oh, that was not what I meant to do. I think these are all counterfeits. Oh. This means they might be going in the pig. See how this looks under the lights. Yeah, those all look fine, those 50s. So I'm not too concerned about them. We're going to continue. 99. We're going to throw some more stacks on there. So the 50s look fine. It's everything else that I think is counterfeit. So I think all these are going off to the side for now. We'll deal with them later. Then we'll grab these bundles, bring them over here. I'll hit them with the knife. Me and those key bindings. It's nothing on the game. It's just me with those key bindings. Really struggle with them. All right, crank that up. All right, grab our. See, now that I'm thinking about it, it's messing me up. So 80. So we'll leave it on the counter for now. All right, let's look at some of the orders. We might be able to fill a couple of them real quick. So Freddie and Eddie, they're gonna give me money, 50K. Let's do a small order. One of these ones, one of the lower ones. 20K, any backpack, in a backpack, any dollar bills. So we could just take the rep pit and send those counterfeits out, which we might do. They want a backpack, so let's come down here. It doesn't say it. It doesn't say a clean backpack, does it? No. So, so what I'm thinking is we'll come over here to the table. We know these bills are all good. So we'll set these down here. So how are these on the table? Those look fine. So we'll feed these into here. Boom. Boom. Yeah, it's gonna keep dropping it to 80 because we can hold 100, and because that first was 20 short, it keeps shortening us by 20, which isn't the end of the world. Just a little extra steps we gotta do. All right, there we go. That should be good. Beautiful. That's 20 right there. 10. Let's see, that's 5, 10, 15, 20. Just in a backpack. So throw it in the dirty backpack. Get rid of the dirty backpack. Should be fine. Goodbye, my monies. And boom. No marked money. No fake money. Perfect packs. Boom. 300 buckaroos. Alright, now we're going to go into our phone. We're going to look for another order. We can do one more small one. We'll do the Johnny W. 20K in a box. Plastic. So they want blocks of any money. And what I'll probably do is, like I said, is if y'all let me know what y'all want to see. Like, if y'all want to see time lapses or other things in the future, be sure to let me know. I'm gonna set this on the floor and throw all this into the table. One thing I want to do first, it's a little bit easier, I found, to cut them on the floor because they'll make the pile like so. So then we can just F the pile, throw it on the table. I just want to hit it with a light. Looks good. Do that last one. I'm assuming the last one's probably fine as well, but we're gonna drop it on there just to be safe. And yeah, we're looking good. We can just kind of do a glance. There could be a counterfeit sneaking in there, but for the most part, what I've seen, it seems to be okay. So we're gonna go ahead and grab our tape. All right, and we could use some more 50s. We got 10 grand right there, not bad. Got A50. I got a mixed stack there, a mixed stack there. Kind of want to throw these under the lights just to be safe. Oh, actually, that one's not a mixed stack there, after all. So we're gonna grab that, throw it on the table, hit it with a light. No marked bills that I can see. Looks like there's some hundreds in there, which is fine. Filter will grab them. There we go. And we're going to go into our inventory. Hit it. And there we go. There's those $100, 20s, little mix. Ah, oh, so close. So we can probably cut these open. These mixed bundles. The white band will tell you they're mixed. They're not even full stacks. We'll go ahead and cut these real quick. Yeah, there's 50s in there, so should be able to make another stack here. Boom, just like that. And that's going to be our 20. 5, 10, 15, 20. And they're going to want it in blocks. And I think our wrap's down below. They want a box too. So we'll grab the wrap off the floor. And we'll grab a box and bring it up. But one of the things I really like about this game is you can play it differently. So some of y'all might have a different strategy. By all means, let me know what your strategy is in the comments. But I like that there's different ways you can accomplish the goals, different techniques you can use, different ways you can utilize the machinery and whatnot. So this is all the counterfeit, right? So we're gonna go load up the old piggy bank with some of this fake money. Make some progress on the pig before we finish up this episode. We're at number 6. We're making progress, just slowly. Puke. Look at just how small it's made in there. That's funny. Alright. We can go and throw one more bundle in there. Why not? Into the thing it goes. Let's see if we can break 10K. Oh, that was a good one there. Almost 15,000. So we made a good bit of progress. I'm glad to be back in this, though. Hopefully y'all enjoyed it. I hope y'all really did. Be sure to like this video and comment down below what y'all think of the game so far and any tips or tricks y'all have run into. Let me know how your techniques differ than mine. And if you're new to the channel and haven't clicked that subscribe button, please do so. We just now reached 1,500 subs, which is incredible. And so our next goal is going to be 2,000. So until the next video, everyone, y'all have a good one, and bye-bye.